Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. I was just telling y'all the other day, I haven't been on here in forever, and it's been even longer since she's been on here. I just felt like I ran out of stuff to talk about, honestly.
You just said everything 100 times.
Yeah, I mean, there for about 6 months to a year, something like that. I was getting on here every weekend morning and just blabbing, and it got to the point where I was like, man, I don't have anything new to talk about. I'm when it gets to the point to where I just hear myself talking in circles, I'm like, okay, well, let me back off.
Yeah.
Yes, Leah's in the house today.
Hi, Natalie.
Yeah.
My bestie from far away. You're like my cyber bestie. But yeah, we haven't even came on to or you probably talked about our wedding and stuff like that. But we haven't even talked about anything.
Yeah, I talked a little bit about the wedding. Just from my point of view, it was like the most intense experience I ever had in my life. I totally underestimated that. I didn't think it would be.
It was funny because during the rehearsal, I feel during the rehearsal, I was so emotional. I was crying and I was like, oh my gosh, he's not even crying. He's like so unfazed. And then I was like, oh, he's probably not even going to cry during the wedding. And then we switched roles during the wedding because I was holding it together and then he was the one so emotional. And I was emotional too. It was just that I felt like I had to be like the strong one because if we were both a wreck, it just would have been disastrous.
No, I didn't expect it to be that intense. I really didn't. I didn't think it would be. But man, when you're waiting up there like that, like I'm just standing up there waiting for what felt like forever.
That's because I forgot our shot. Because I had it set up for my dad and I to take a shot of a kamikaze before we walked down the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
And then our coordinator forgot. So I was trying to tell him where's our shot? Hello. So everybody was waiting for a while. And then we had to take the shot and, all that.
Yeah, it was very intense, but it was super cool though.
Yeah, it was
super cool. Other than that, what else has changed? How long has it been since you've even been on here?
I don't even know.
A year? Something like that?
You think it's been that long?
Something like that.
Wow.
Been close to about a year.
Where's your phone? Oh, it's charging.
It's up there charging.
I don't even have my phone. And I'd have to dig through all your chats to even find any.
It's been somewhere between 6 months and a year since Leah's been on here.
Do you think the last time I was on here, we were doing the 22-22?
I think so. I do think so. When was that? When's the last time? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, what are y'all up to?
How about the slots TikTok? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she's been having fun with that.
I know.
Her videos
are
do
you
good
following
too.
me on there, Natalie? Oh my goodness. I can't even tell who's following me on there because I get so many new follows every day. But yeah, some of those videos have gone viral. And I'm just like, okay. So that's cool. And then your new podcast.
Oh yeah. The new podcast is super fun. There's still a few people I'm waiting on responses for though, or waiting on responses from. Probably about 5 people that I've had her reach out to that haven't responded yet. So,
and I think one of them we're waiting for approval to even post, right? Or did you post that?
No, I posted that.
Oh.
Yeah, we're still working out the ins and outs of that. This is one of those types of things where we're having to learn as we go, Same thing with the tarot reading business. When we first started that, it was a train wreck and it was a bunch of shit that we had to figure out,
organized.
Yeah, and get organized. And it's the same thing with the podcast, is building it all as we go. Cause it was just it wasn't really a random spur of the moment idea. It's been in the pits of my soul for about 2 years now, bubbling up. And then finally something just snapped. And I was like, man, I gotta start some kind of new project where I'm actually connecting with people. And I just, on a whim, bam, made the channel and then made that video. I want to hear from you, write me your experience and just,
Yeah, you probably should have elaborated on that a little more.
Well, I didn't want to really spill the beans too early. I mean, there's a lot of different factors that go into telling what your plans are. So I was trying to be careful with that.
Someone said they sent an email. Okay, there are still emails that he hasn't gotten around to yet. I don't know
Hmm.
why he kind of just like skips.
I don't really
Then,
skip them. I go
like,
through.
I'm so just like organized. I like to go in order. So when I see like opened, unread, it's just like, ugh.
No, I don't skip them. I go through and first I look at the titles, obviously, of the email, and I'll open it up and check it and put a star on it. And if it's something that I want her to reach out, I'll star it.
Yeah.
Or if it's one that I'm like, oh my God, I really want to talk to this person, I'll be like, reach out to them right now.
Yeah, so
But-
maybe he hasn't gotten around to it yet because I'm not reading them. I'm letting him do that. It's his podcast.
Yeah, which is something totally different than I normally don't look at any emails. I don't look at nothing. I don't look at nothing. I just turn the camera on, run my mouth, turn the camera off, and then go about my life. I don't read emails. I don't read comments. I don't read nothing. And then now with this, I'm taking a totally different approach because the whole goal is to get in and be more engaging. So it's a work in progress for me too. So anyway, though, I'm going to be definitely, there's one person that we're waiting on a response from today too.
You have an eyelash.
And yeah, I'm going to be digging into the emails probably here this evening and then picking the next few people. And then after a certain point, it's like, we need to figure out some kind of way. Like if I write you and then you don't respond for like a month, that was the problem too with the tarot giveaway. When I was giving away the tarot decks, I'd start responding to people saying, hey, I got a deck for you. And they wouldn't respond back, and then that's when like they would get buried. And then whenever we was doing the ones where we were selling them on eBay, somebody wrote me and said, hey, you told me that you had a deck for me. And then I never heard back from you. So that's when I sent them that deck because it started turning into this big mess.
Remember when we did that where everybody had to guess how many
Yeah.
What was it? M&Ms?
M&Ms or something like that.
There were so many.
Oh man.
How did we count them all? Did we sit there and count every one? Because I don't remember. We had to know.
Was it labeled on the bag of M&Ms?
No, they don't do that.
I don't know.
I think we sat there and counted all of them. And then you ate them.
I don't know. Anyway.
Wow, you really don't get that many like viewers anymore.
On this channel? No, not really. I don't do this anymore.
Probably, yeah, because you stopped going live all the time.
I don't do it anymore. I used to get 100, 200, something like that. But I don't get on here anymore. So I'm probably buried at the bottom of everybody's subscription list.
Wow.
So anyway, just wanted to get on here and say what's up for a little bit because we hadn't been on here in so long. Not a whole lot has changed. I'm trying to think. Our gym routine has changed up a little bit. Other than that, anything interesting to update the people on?
No, not really. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to mention anything about some of your upcoming plans? No,
I don't share my plans. Well, I do have this little project that I'm doing with my Cheetah Crystals website. I'm going to be, oh my gosh, it's a huge project. I wish that everybody could see how many freaking beads I have because it's just, it gives me anxiety. So now I have to reorganize all of the beads because I got like an inheritance, I guess, from my grandma when she passed away, and she collected like I think it was her mission to get like the bracelet beads of every single crystal stone you can think of. So she has hundreds, and I'm trying
thousands.
to go and reorganize them. I mean, she was pretty organized, which I'm surprised, but it just doesn't, I don't know.
There is an asinine amount of beads down in our craft room.
So I'm trying to think of a way, because I'm really not passionate about making bracelets or making necklaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like a kit, maybe like a like a starter kit, I guess, and put 2 containers in a box with, you can select which kind of stone you want. And then I'll put like a couple pieces of string in there and then a gift. So it'll be like a mystery gift with it, because my grandma also had hundreds of these. I don't even know how to explain them. They're just like random shapes of like
crystals cut into random like owls and kitty cats and frogs.
Like
and...
I don't even know what is all this, and it's, I mean, it's cool for the right person, and there's like pendants and just so much random stuff that I just get a headache just looking at it all, because I don't even know where to begin. Where do you begin? Do I turn this into a necklace? But a lot of it is kind of, I mean, it's not all tarnished, but I think a lot of it, it's not new quality. So therefore, I'd rather just give it as like a gift in the box. So I really want to get all that going before Christmas. So then it'd be a really good gift if you guys want to gift it.
That would be cool for Christmas season.
That's my goal, is to get it done by Christmas. But like I'm borderline, like I want to take you guys down there so I can show you how many beads I have.
At least
do you guys want to see? I will take you down there. Do you not want them down there?
Let's go. I don't care. It's your craft room.
It is. It's giving me a headache just thinking about it. I just don't know where to start, and I don't have enough containers for everything. Yes, you guys want to see? Okay. It's kind of messy in there, but okay, let's go. I'll show you. It's a lot. Nobody judge my mess, but I'll show you guys what I've already done. And it's taken me a week just to do the little bit that I've done. But I do take a lot of breaks, so that's my bad. I'm a busy woman. Okay, hold on. All right. Are you ready to see? There's so much. Wait, hold on. I already kind of organized. These are going to be gifts. I have all that filled with beads. Okay, here's one right here. These are all turquoise, like topaz. I was even thinking about like selling these containers, just like what as is. You know what I mean? And these are all carnelians. There's just a freaking crap ton. And it goes all the way. I can't even face this right here. Hold on. There's just so many. It goes all the way down there, like all the way in the back. It really doesn't look like much, but in real life, there's a lot. All right there. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy.
It's a bunch.
And then these are like the random things. Oh yeah, and here's more beads right here too. Here's another stack.
Sage
I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it. Sagey Wage.
Sage wants to say hi.
Sagey Wagey.
Say hi, buddy. Say hi to the people.
Sagey. He's so cute, but he doesn't like anyone to hold him. All right, what did I do with that thing? Oh, yeah, I'll show you an example of like the gifts. Sorry, I'm like taking over his life here. So there's like this little lady. I don't even know how to say this. It's Rondo Crossright or something.
No, I've never seen that before in my life.
And
crystals, I ain't never even heard
green, of. I don't even know how to say that, but it's cute. Like it's like a little pendant. There's 2 of them in there. Just random crap. Like this lady, I swear, what was she gonna do with all this? I really don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's.
And then here's more of like little lady shapes. Like, what are these? Petalite. So I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Like I really don't know
I mean, if we could just,
like how to even sell this or get rid of it.
if we could.
A leaf. Okay, come on. Amazonite leaf. Like how do you just sell that? Like
Just take a picture of it and post it for sale.
you know how long it would take for me to take a picture of everything? I can't even.
I mean, if
They're cute. But
you could be doing really good with this if you were passionate about it.
well, it's really overwhelming. These are just the ones that I've separated. There's a box back there and it's full of just more random stuff. Also, okay, while we have a little bit of an audience, I have a question. Because I don't know what this stuff is called, and I'm just curious if anyone knows. Oh no, this isn't it. This is something different. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll just Google it.
Yeah, there's a lot of crystals here. If she was passionate about it, she could be really, really doing good. She just isn't interested in it.
Too much.
Too much. Overwhelming.
Yeah, overwhelming. Look, here's a frog. This is carved African green opal frog. Like random. And then these I think are really cool too, but I just don't even know how to sell these. So they're just, these are, what is that?
Danburite?
They're just like little pieces of like, they're not diamond, but they're crystals. So I'm like, I don't even know how to sell this one.
Danburite? Little earrings?
2.5, is that carat?
Just
or
look it up.
CT?
Look, I would just look it up, see how much they go for, and then take a picture of them and post them for sale. I mean,
And then there's like more in here.
I don't know. I don't know, babe.
So-
It's all you.
This is why it's just kind of overwhelming. And on my website, I haven't really been doing much just because I don't really know where to start.
Oh, these aren't earrings? That's just a piece of. Oh,
It's just a piece
I thought it
of,
was earrings.
no, it's just, I think maybe it's to turn it into an earring or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because here's,
Say, what are you doing, boy?
I don't know.
What are you doing, boy?
Anyways,
What are you trying to get?
combine them by color. Okay, so now I'll show you what I've done so far. So they're all in those plastic containers with like my grandma's handwriting on like sticky notes and stuff to say like what they are. And I just don't really like that method here. So me having a Virgo moon, I have to redo it all. So I bought these little stands and then I put the labels on the top. And then I've done these so far. And that's that. All right, your turn to talk to them. I feel like I'm boring them enough.
Oh, well, I don't have anything to talk about. I have been thinking, though, that I want to kind of pick up my chat routine in the morning again. I've been thinking I need to pick up my chat routine again, but I don't know. I just, like I said, I don't really have much to talk about. Or maybe I do, and I'm just getting down on myself. I personally feel like I'm an extremely boring guy. I don't think there's anything special or fun or interesting about me. I don't think so. So I'm like, well, should I get on and blab every morning? No, not really. I need to get my drink. I'll go in my office. Where'd I put my drink? I lost it. Whatever.
Are you
Okay.
drinking mine?
No.
It's probably in here.
Oh, well, it ain't a big deal. Anyway, what y'all up to, man? What y'all up to? Probably hang on here for about, 10, 15 more minutes?
Yeah, probably like 5 more minutes.
This is fun to get on here and touch base. And it's getting me warmed up because I got to get on and do a bunch of work on my main channel. Got to do all signs. I want to see how many different all sign readings I can do because I've been, I don't know if many of you have noticed, but I have been changing things up since I took that poll. And it says
Yeah.
that the majority of the people who come to tarot are looking for potential new love. That's the number one spot. The number two spot is current person. I still can't believe this, how backwards I've been doing this for 4 years now, you know? So,
Yeah.
in light of this evidence, I'm like, okay, well, that actually leaves me room to put more all signs videos out, you know?
Mhm.
So,
I was trying to read Patty's comment here. Sell the pieces you don't want to keep as an entire lot and decide what they're worth. Like sell a bunch like in a set, I guess. Is that what you're saying? And then sorry, I'm not trying to trail back off again. But like another thing is I feel so bad and like guilty like selling all that stuff.
yeah,
Like
well,
once I start touching it and I have like my energy on it, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I kind of want this. But then I'm like turning into her, hoarding it. Because that's what she did. She like hoarded all that
I think
stuff.
you should go through it all and pick out your favorite shit and just take all the stuff that you like and you take that out of it and then sell the stuff you don't want.
Yeah.
Like, look, this came from that. I started going through and picking out stuff that I like. I'm a tiger's eye dude, man. This is like my favorite stone. So I took me some tiger's eye beads and made me a bracelet.
I think I made this too, this necklace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I could just sell it all at once.
I mean, yeah. What could you sell one of those cases for? $100?
I don't even know. I don't think 100. That's a little much. Maybe like
There's enough beads
know,
in one of
so-
those cases to probably make 100 necklaces.
oh yeah. For
So
sure.
yeah, at least $100.
Well, no, because you could buy maybe like a pack of a certain bead for like $10.
Okay, so how many sections of beads are in that thing?
Oh yeah.
I mean, anyway, this is just brainstorming,
yeah,
man.
I know I shouldn't feel guilty, but like I don't know. My Nana was a very like anxious person. So I feel like maybe it's her energy like coming onto me and I would just get overwhelmed. She always would get really overwhelmed.
We got to
with
go
things.
through and sage them all.
I know.
Sage all the stones. Speaking of
like
sage,
fumigate the craft room, like light a sage stick and just like throw it in there and close all the doors.
break it up in a bowl, and then you know how it gets burning
Yeah.
real big.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. Like, and that's another thing. I don't know what everything's worth. So when I am selling those what's it called? The kits, you might be getting some good deals. Yeah, they probably have all her energy up in there.
I think it's cool, but then again, this is a perfect example. Like, you can have a lot of potential, but if the passion isn't there, it's going to be real hard. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, but how do you find the energy to pull the energy in and channel passion, drive, and motivation? Because you could probably make $50,000 to $100,000 with all that down there if you could figure out how to channel that energy.
I know, I
But
just
when the
don't
passion's
know.
not there, it's just like,
It's just been sitting there
yeah.
for almost a year. Or when did we get all? No, we got those in what, like March,
Yeah.
something like that.
Coming up on a year. It'll be March. We'll wake up tomorrow. It'll be March again.
I know this year's going by so fast. Has anyone decorated yet for Halloween? I decorated inside the house, and I'm like ready to decorate outside, but it's so hot here. It's like 100 degrees, so it just feels kind of dumb. Yeah, Nevaeh's always like, "Can we make bracelets? Can we make bracelets?" And she actually did make some that I have up on my website right now. She made those. So I've given her like profit. But
She sold some too, didn't she?
yeah. Yeah, I let her make the ones that are on there. But the only reason why I'm not a big fan of having her make all of them is because she's still kind of young to where she's just wants to. I don't know. She's maturing, but like I don't want her to get mixed up, like forget the name of something. Like we have to label it, and then I want to tie the knot. So it's like I have to be there with her. It's not like she just makes them and then I just sell them. But yeah. Yeah, give some to her to make her own. Oh, thanks. Reiki?
Reiki love, thank you.
Thank you. I got ready today because I thought I was going to have an interview. Well, it wasn't really an interview, but yeah, we're trying to hustle over here. We're being hustlers.
Yeah,
We got goals.
She's got a few little tricks up her sleeve for the future.
Yeah. Today at 3:30, I have another thing going too, which I'm excited about, and you guys will probably hear about it too.
Just call it a business meeting because that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very picky and selective what we put out there, you know. So we got plans for the future. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you want to go to work now?
Yeah, I guess I ought to. Guess I ought to get to work on my main channel. I got all signs. I got to get the weekly forecast going.
Sonia wants to know if you're doing the finance readings this month. I thought those were cool. I mean, I didn't hear any per se, but it was my idea.
It was cool. I mean, it was cool. I got a pretty positive response. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at that and dissecting it and digging it in, and it's not gonna be what it was. I got to change it up a little bit. You know, that wasn't thought through at all. It was her idea, actually. She's the one that said, "Why don't you do just a finance reading for each sign?" And I was like, "I'll try it."
Because I think everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
It's just a new territory for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to get stuck in a comfort zone, you know, really easy to get stuck in a comfort zone. And I've noticed that when I do get stuck in that comfort zone, that's when I feel like I'm kind of plateauing and talking in circles. And I don't want to lead people around in circles, which is what most tarot card readers on YouTube do anyway. You know, is it just keeps you spinning in circles and spinning in circles. And that's why I think it's very important that if I'm going to be in a position like that, that I want to be able to do something that you can actually, I want to give you something that you can take away from that video and you can walk out and use it in your everyday life. That's my goal. So, and I got Virgo moon too. So I'm really hard on myself. And man, I'm not doing it right. I'm not explaining it good enough. I could be explaining this better. I'm not delivering the message the right way. I'm really hard on myself. So
we're both hard on ourselves with our Virgo moons in different ways.
Yeah.
It's so interesting how that happens.
Yeah.
Like how it affects everybody differently.
I have Virgo moon and rising. So I'll probably have more Virgo energy than anything, honestly, on the surface so that you can see. I'm a goofball airhead, but
yeah, that's so weird that your rising is Virgo.
Virgo moon and rising.
So is that why when you're around people you don't like to talk and you're just kind of like analyzing people?
Maybe.
That is. Oh my god.
What does the rising do again? That's how you act?
That's how you are like around people, like how you are in groups of like your friends and how you like come across to like other people.
Oh.
Or something like that. Or it's how you are in like a group setting. That's why mine is Leo, because I'm like, me. That's what you always say.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Most people that you see who have a very heavy Virgo influence are very meticulously thought out in a way, I guess. And I think that would be me too. It makes sense.
Well, you always say like when you're around other people, you like to sit and just observe people and just like watch.
Yeah.
So that's like your Virgo rising.
Well, I don't have that. I was born without. There's this thing that most people are born with that I wasn't born with. And it's that thing where, you know, when multiple people start coming together, and if you sit back and watch, it's so fascinating how telepathically a code is set. Like you can see it. You can watch people come together, and you can watch everybody telepathically links up and starts like this hive mentality. And I don't have that. I don't know how to do that. When I link up into a group of people, I'm that weirdo that everybody's like, what are you doing here? You know? And like, I don't know. I was just, my energy doesn't blend in with a group.
Because you're not talking, you're sitting there observing.
If I try to talk, trust me, it makes it even more obvious.
Why? What do you do?
You just have to see how awkward I get. If I try to,
Just try it. I want to see.
Why?
Because I want to see what you're talking about.
Maybe one day.
Okay, we have to let me know first. You're like, okay, I'm going to do this thing. And then whatever.
But what if I embarrass you?
You can't embarrass me. I'll be okay.
I'm sure I could.
You're being too like hard on yourself. It's probably not even that bad.
Oh, it's bad.
What do you do?
I just don't
Do you
know.
like stutter?
I just don't know the right thing to say. Like, I'm always going to tell you, like, if I open up my mouth, I'm going to speak what's on my mind. I don't give a fuck what you think. And I thought that was common sense when I was a kid, you know, but it wasn't. It would always get me kicked out of every little group, every little clique. I would always get bullied. And I would always get made fun of.
Give me an example.
I can't think of an example off the top of my head. It's like, give me an example of a meal you've eaten over the past month.
So if someone says, oh, hey, do you like this food? You say, oh, it's a nice day outside. Is it like that? Like totally random?
No, you know how when people come together and everybody starts flowing together, I don't really. And I'm more likely to be the person in the group that spits out an unpopular opinion or a controversial opinion, you know, and that's the reason why I just stay quiet, because I suck at being fake. I
think that would be cool if you did that.
Okay.
I think that, I think it'd be cool.
I'm either honest or I'm quiet.
I love honesty. You know, I can handle it.
So that's why usually in social settings, I'm quiet. You know, so anyway, I'm working on it though. I am working on my social skills.
Now I'm curious.
What do you mean you're curious?
Now I want to know.
This is how little social interaction we get. She doesn't even know how I behave in a group of people.
I know. Well, when we are around people, you're just quiet. So.
Well, yeah, you see it. You see me just get quiet.
I know what I'm saying. It'd be cool. I want to see what you do. Like, I want to see what you're talking about.
And one time, even a hibachi chef stopped in the middle of his performance and asked me why I'm being so quiet.
Oh,
you know how awkward that was? I wanted to say I'm not being quiet. I wanted to say I'm not being quiet. Everybody else is just being fucking noisy. You know?
You should have.
No.
It would have been so funny. Yeah.
Because
just be honest, and I'll probably be laughing and like hyping you up.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't have said that to be funny.
That's probably why it would be funny. Oh well.
Anyway. Anywho.
All right,
no, I'm not rude. No, I'm not rude. I'm quiet. I'm very quiet. In real life. You know, on camera, I can't be quiet, because if I'm quiet and awkward on camera, then everybody's just going to click off and stop watching, you know? So I know how to turn the volume up and turn the energy knob up and blab and blab and blab when I'm just sitting in a room by myself talking to a MacBook, you know, but I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. We all got our work to do. Everybody got something they need to work on. That's one of my big things is
I got to work on being more quiet, and you got to work on being more loud.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a Saggy. She'll be spitting them fireballs at you. She spit fireballs.
It's not that bad. Everybody's just sensitive. That's like the signature Sagittarius response. We're not mean. You're just sensitive. You just take it too personal.
No.
We're honest.
I debunked that.
No, you did not.
Yes, I have.
No, you did not.
Because I tested out. Because every time I talk to you like that, you get mad.
That's because you're approaching me all weird.
You approach it. No, I when I throw the same energy at you, you throw at me, you get mad.
No.
Yeah. Saggies love talking shit to you. You talk shit back to them. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. That's any fire sign, though, honestly.
I disagree.
Okay.
Okay, well, are we gonna go now?
I guess so.
I'm ready to go.
We're going to go ahead and hop off of here. I have no idea when she's going to make an appearance again.
Probably another year.
She hides in the shadows.
I'll
but
probably be pregnant or something next time I come on here. Just kidding.
I'll see y'all at some point here in a little bit on my main channel. All right. Y'all have a good day.